Hello, my name is Kobe, the cultural ambassador from Ghana. I'm introducing to you Dr. Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes, New York City is so great that the rest of America is busy cleaning up the bunkers.
Hey!
Yeah, they're getting ready for the nuclear war.
Ah!
Yeah, but we are confident that the jungle will protect us.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, New York is a jungle. It's a bunker in itself.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure you know that the world is on edge. America just dropped the mother of all bombs in Afghanistan. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and Israel, they are all moving their military assets. Did you see them moving them around and crossing and drawing red lines?
That crosses many, many lines, beyond the red line, many, many lines.
Wow. Oh yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy what's happening in the next few days. So many red lines and red armies.
Yes.
Did you see these aircraft carriers that are moving around everywhere?
Really?
Every neighborhood. Oh yeah. The world is changing.
We are sending an armada, very powerful. We have submarines, very powerful, far more powerful than the aircraft carrier, that I can tell you.
All the cuckoos in the world are coming out from the woodwork. I'm telling you, the other day, ISIS, you know them, they called Donald Trump, our president, an idiot.
Really?
Can you imagine that? I'm like, hey, ISIS, listen to me. I don't do your job. You don't see me cutting off the head of people for you. Why are you doing my job? When it comes to calling the president names, Trump, leave it to me. I'm telling you, this is the last warning. I'm not going to talk to you. I beg, don't come for me. I beg. Now, when Trump ordered 59 missiles dropped on Syria, he said this.
Tonight I call on all civilized nations to join us in seeking to end the slaughter and bloodshed in Syria.
I know. Civilized war. You know, the civilized war, they answered him back. They said to him, who told you you are one of us? They said, give your citizens free health care and free education before you start calling America a civilized world.
And some tax break.
Yeah, before saying civilized world. You know, Trump bombed Syria to save Syrian children. Did you hear him say that? These are the same children he will not let into America. He said that they can't come here.
No.
Does it make sense? Now, you can go and kill children, beautiful children, with gun, hand grenade. Trump doesn't care. But once you go with a chemical weapon, that's when he wake up and say, yeah, you've crossed the line. Stupid world, stupid people, nonsense. Now, like other Africans in America, I am ready to return home. Because of all this bombing and all this war about to start, I'm ready to go back to Africa. Unfortunately, there are few airlines that I can use to go back to Nigeria. Arik is not flying anymore. Peace Airline doesn't come to America. United. I cannot use United. No. Well, I was okay. You know why? Watch.
Hey, come on. There you go.
Busted his lip.
Oh my God! Look at what you did to him! Oh my God!
I know. You know, this man, this passenger, he paid for a flight from Chicago to San Francisco without knowing that he paid to go and fight.
This is a doctor.
Can you imagine that? He was being removed by force because the flight was overbooked. Can you imagine that? You know, they asked people to volunteer to leave. Nobody volunteered. And they kicked him out. They looked at him and said, aha, immigrant. And guess what? The man is a doctor too. He did not want their 400 naira or $400 chicken change for him. He said he had to go and see his patients. But they said, you are going. Now, if they do that to an Asian doctor, imagine what they will do to a Nigerian doctor like me. You know, black Nigerian doctor. They don't like us. Tall, black Nigerian doctor. No, they don't like us. Now, the same airline, a few weeks ago, refused to board some teenagers because they were wearing tights. Can you imagine that?
Really?
I thought airline pilots, they like tights. You know, doctors like tights. And I don't know why they won't. I mean, is this a Sharia country? What is going on in America? I tell you, everything is becoming tight in this country. In our own eyes, America is fast becoming a third world country.
Hey!
Now, talking about third world countries, Uganda's first lady, Janet Museveni, you know her?
Yes.
Yeah, is stealing money meant for young girls to buy sanitary pads. I didn't say this. We know this because that woman, you remember that woman that stripped naked to protest eviction from her office at Makerere University in Uganda? Oh, yeah, Professor Stella Nyazi. She's at it again. This time, she's taking on Janet Museveni, the wife of the president.
For what?
The problem is that free sanitary pad for Ugandan school children. You know, for Ugandan school girls.
Yes.
Now, Mrs. Nyazi wanted President Museveni to fulfill his campaign promise to provide sanitary pads to poor school girls. Can you imagine if someone wants Buhari to fulfill his promises? That would be horrible. Anyway, she took the fight to Janet Museveni, who is also the Minister of Education.
Can you imagine?
Now, let's pause for a minute. She's the Minister for Education. She's the wife of the President and a Minister of Education. A Minister of Sports. Can you imagine? President Jonathan being the Minister of Education? Or Aisha Buhari? It would be like, chai, there is God. I mean, can you imagine that? Professor Stella Nyazi called Museveni a pair of buttocks for claiming that he scrapped the state tax on sanitary pads when he did not. You see, this man is lying. Imagine a pair of buttocks. Now, guess what Museveni did? Of course, Museveni did what Idi Amin and all their great-grandfathers used to do. He locked her up. Yeah, a pair of buttocks locking up a professor. Now, for calling Museveni a pair of buttocks, this is what happened.
The charges are cyber harassment for calling the president a pair of buttocks on her Facebook page between January and March this year, and offensive communication using her Facebook with the intention of disturbing peace under the Computer Misuse Act.
I know. The government is saying that she is cuckoo, that there's something wrong with her mentally. No, listen to her.
His wife has gone before Parliament, and the President of Parliament, this regime has offended this country.
Wow.
I know. There's nothing wrong with the way she talks. So Mrs. Nyazi will appear in court on April 25th. Are you going to be there?
Yes.
But in the meantime, pairs of buttocks is trending in Uganda. And I think it should trend in Nigeria. Because there are a lot of buttocks all over Nigeria. Yeah, talking about buttocks. Yeah, the wind is blowing and the buttocks of the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, is showing. Oh, his buttocks is showing. Now, Italian investigators have revealed what happened to the whole Malibu oil deal. Do you know the oil deal?
Yes,
the big thing? Oh, yeah.
The biggest oil deal.
Watch.
The oil company Shell has today admitted that they dealt with a convicted money launderer when negotiating access to a vast oil field off the coast of Nigeria in 2011.
I know. It's incredible. It's incredible. This is a $500 billion oil block sold for $1.3 billion by Nigerian government.
What?
This is what I'm saying. It's inevitable. Goodluck Jonathan will go to prison this time around. What?
What? Prison?
Who wrote that crap?
Prison?
Who wrote that crap? You know what? I will knock out stupidity from my head. Stupidity. Anyway, Goodluck Jonathan will get a Nobel Prize for economics this time around. Yeah. It's more like it. He's going to get a Nobel Prize for, something that is worth 500 billion. He sold it for 1.3 billion. I mean, what is better? He got the cash quick. Because if you want to wait until you sell it for 500, I mean, it will take a long time. Who has that kind of time, Now we know about this scandal because Shell Oil, you know them, they have stopped lying that the former Nigeria's petroleum minister, Dan Atete, you know him, was involved in the negotiations. Yes. Shell said, okay, you caught us. We gave up. You saw the email. That's it. Now, let me give you the background. In 1998, Dan Atete gave himself and Abacha's son the oil block called OPL 245. You should know it by now. 24 is the biggest oil block in the world. Yeah. Yes. Wow. He gave it to himself and Abacha's son while he was Abacha's minister of oil. Now, Atete and Abacha's son used the name Malibu to acquire the oil block. But in 2007, Dan Atete was tried in France and convicted for corruption and money laundering. Oh yeah, he ran away. He wasn't there. Now, this man was the man that President Goodluck Jonathan handed over 1.3 billion in 2011. Just a few weeks after he took over as president. Now, while Shell has stopped lying, former President Goodluck Jonathan has just started lying. Now, listen to what he said through his spokesman, Ikechukwu Eze.
Then said he did not know Dan Etete, a former oil minister and the architect of the controversial deal, who allegedly received a huge chunk of the payments from oil giant Shell for the lucrative oil block which he owned.
I know. Now, Goodluck Jonathan said he did not know Dan Etete. That was more like Peter saying that he didn't know Jesus. Oh, it's something like that. More like that. Jesus, Peter saying this. No, because it's a known fact that Goodluck Jonathan used to teach Dan Atete's children before he became somebody. When he was just a lecturer in a college. Well, he needed that money to buy shoes. He had issues with shoes all his life.
He doesn't have shoes.
Just extra money to buy shoes. Now, I wonder, how are those children? How did he taught? How did they turn out? Did they become somebody? Did they become doctors, lawyers? They got to class like Dino. Anyway, I'm digressing. Now, here are the people who got your money and how much they got from this Malibu oil deal. Look at them. Nigerian businessman called Aliyu Abubakar. He withdrew $54 million in cash. There are many homes we have to go to in Nigeria. Money is everywhere. They also have 466 million cash withdrawn and given to Goodluck Jonathan. Attorney General Mohammed Bello Adeola. You know him?
Yes. No.
Oh yeah. And of course, Desiani mother. Desiani has to be there. Of course. She has to be there. And the defense minister, including the national security advisor, Aliyu Gazu. You know him? Gazu. Yeah.
I know.
This one is surprising. 10.026 million for former Attorney General Christopher Adeboye Ojo. Is that not your uncle? Is that not your uncle? Listen to this one. 11.465 million cash paid to former Senator Ikechukwu Obiora. I don't know how the name before. How did he? How come I don't know any of these guys? How come?
I should be relative to one of these people.
How come I don't know them? And now I wonder, what are we going to do about this? As a people, what are we going to do? I can tell you one thing. People should stop coming to America looking for dollars. Especially these Donald Trumps or going to Europe looking for dollars. Dying. Because money is there in homes in Nigeria, in Lagos. It's there everywhere. Let me ask this man. What are we going to do to this bill? Let's talk.
I'm telling you, time is coming. All those people now, they're not going to move and sing it. We just come down, slaughter them. God will go better.
I know. They are thieves, all of them. In corruption news, as if what I've been talking about is not corruption. In another corruption news, everything about Nigeria is all corruption. EFCC just discovered over $50 million in a home in Ikoyi.
Say that again.
Over $50 million cash. Watch. Although the agency did not disclose the home from where this huge cash was recovered, it says it recovered $38 million, $23 million, and another £27,000 from the same apartment somewhere in Ikoyi.
I know. Now the problem is not it's not discovering the money. It is counting it. Counting fee. Watch.
God.
Not the only dollar.
Wait. Shit! What?
Can you see that? Did you see the man counting? He was sweating.
He was sweating.
The man is thinking for the rest of his life, he cannot make all this money in front of him. He cannot. And his job is to count it. And after counting it, he doesn't know where the money will go. No, this is your money, my people. This is your money. Yeah, that's your money. So far, everyone fingered as the owner of the money. They've all denied it. It's not the former chairman of PDP. It's not the former director of NNPC. Nobody. Now, this is just another unknown money. Unknown money, you know. Are you going to claim the thing? You can go to jail for just 5 years and get your money back, you know. You know what I'm thinking? I'm worried that if we can find this kind of money in homes of ordinary people in Nigeria. What do we have in the bunker of Babangida in Niger State?
Hey!
Can you think about that? These are low-level Nigerian officials that you're finding millions in their homes. What do you have in Obasanjo's farm? Yeah, what do we have? Imagine what you will find. Tinubu, if you go to the bunker of Tinubu's home, where is he from, by the way? He claims that he's from Lagos. Where is he from? Somewhere. Oshobo. He's from Oshobo. Imagine we find in Babangida's apartment somewhere in Asaba. Because they are not going to keep it near where they live. No. You have to think. Exactly. The secret grave in our Ota farm, Obasanjo's farm. What are you going to find there if you go there? Imagine what was hidden in the roof of Andy Uba's grandmother's kitchen. You have to think that way. Don't start looking for at the mansion. Look at the grandmother's kitchen in one village.
What about Tuoke?
Or Tuoke, or go to Tuoke. Inside the fishing community. Yeah. We have to be very, very innovative if we are going to find our money. Because they're everywhere, hidden in homes. I say, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Who went to America in search of dollars when it's growing in Lagos. All of you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Money is in Lagos and you're here. By the way, happy Easter to you all. I forgot. Happy Easter. We almost forgot. I hope that Apostle Suleiman is having a great Easter. Do you think the wife is composing a song? Last week the saga continued. Did you follow the thing? Apostle Suleiman was on the mountain of evidence. He climbed the mountain of evidence. Stephanie showed the world her bank account. Watch.
Yes, it's from Apostle Suleiman. Here, this one. Transfer from Apostle Suleiman.
Yeah.
Look at it.
1 million.
1 million.
Okay.
And then there is another one here. This is just a wire transfer from Abuja.
Kuje.
This
was from somewhere.
Wow.
I know. You can see it that Apostle Suleiman deposited money in her account.
Hey.
Multiple times. Just like he deposited on her. Now. This is the question for the gods. Apostle Suleiman paid Stephanie 900,000 naira. I said, for what? For what? Was it giving? Was he giving the man of God golden shower, or supplying him holy water? What? You see, if you deposit almost 1 million naira into someone's account, at least you know the person's name and where the person lives.
Yes.
You cannot deposit 1 million naira in the account of a woman that you have never met, or you said lives somewhere in Canada you don't know. I'll tell you this. This drama will end only when Apostle Suleiman comes out to confess.
You think he will?
He should come and confess, and we will pray. We will pray for him, our forgiveness.
It's a matter of integrity.
Yeah. Anyway, after Easter, we will check how things are going with Apostle Suleiman. We have to. We can't let this story lie down. We have to follow it till the end. This is something we call Secrets of
Pictures.
It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000
words.
Now, the picture you're looking at is that of, this is wonderful, River State Command of the Federal Road Safety.
Yes.
Yeah, the controller came to work and saw some female officers with long hair.
Fancy one.
He couldn't deal with that. He decided that the best thing he could do was to cut the hair. I know. Now, this is the secret of this picture. Whatever you do, never cut the Brazilian hair of a woman, a black woman. Never. You can go and touch the tail of a lion, but don't ever. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? It's not just in Nigeria that people suffered because of this. Some women in Brazil felt the pain because it was their hair and you were cutting it and they were feeling the pain. Yeah. I'm not happy that the man was recalled. It should have been fired. Can you imagine that? Impossibility. I have people who work for me who will not wear uniform. Have I ever touched their hair? No. Did I do that? No. I couldn't do that. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Nigeria needs oil price of $139 per barrel to balance our budget.
You can never go back down.
No. We have to have it to be able to balance our budget. That's what Fitch, you know them. What is the name of the yeah, what they are saying. They
Fitch rating.
Fitch rating. Yeah, they are the ones saying that to us. We don't have any option. But that, don't be mad. This is what they said to America. They said for America to balance its own budget, Trump needs to steal the Iraqi, the Iranian, the Kuwaiti oil to balance their budget. So they don't have hope. We have better chances. This is good. You know, because we on this show, we have to apologize. We didn't know there's something they call the Black Brother. What is it? Big Brother Nigeria.
Big Brother
We missed it.
Yes.
We missed, and FA won. Did you know that? I voted for him at the last time. I had to Google who is that guy. And I voted for him. But anyway,
American food.
yeah, I paid only 1 cent. Now, Big Brother Niger, Debbie Rice, you know her, one of the contestants. Yeah. She came back and she cried at the airport. She thanked her voters and her fans. And then she said, I prefer your love to 25 million naira. You know? I said, exactly, that's what I said. I said, don't let your village people hear you talk that nonsense. You know? Just nonsense. They prefer your love.
You prefer the money.
You prefer their love. Well, go to the village and tell them that nonsense. Germany deports ISIS suspect to Nigeria. Did you guys hear that? Oh yeah. They had a suspect who is ISIS suspect, and they deported the guy to Nigeria. A refugee in Germany. Yeah, that's the question I asked. Why? And guess what? Our National Assembly, they are busy sharing money. They didn't care. They are deporting terrorists into Nigeria.
Yes.
And Buhari is who knows where he is. He's sick. Does he come out? Does he come out at all? Nigerian churches are encouraging corruption, says Olusegun Obasanjo.
That's true. That's right.
What is that man talking about? How can he be saying that? Charcoal does not encourage darkness.
Yes.
Charcoal is darkness.
It's total.
Yeah? How can you say it's encouraging corruption when it's corruption itself? What do you call Apostle Suleiman? Release Kemi Olunloyo, or I will expose you, says Kosi Ojiako. You know Kosi, my Kosi.
Yes.
You know.
Supporting her sister.
No, yeah. She's talking to the pastor who put Kemi in jail in Port Harcourt. Now, this is what I think. I think something is going to hit the fan. When Kosi opens her mouth, a lot of people will go down.
Yes.
And you, I know. She has the documents on you. She has some things on you. Everybody will go down. Kosi, you know me and Kosi, we are close. Pastor claims he healed a lady with sickle cell and changed her genotype from SS to AA.
Hey.
Now, this is something a pastor in Lagos is claiming. This is what I think. Based on logistics, we need to re-engineer our brain. Because you can heal somebody, but to change genotype from SS to AA, it's not even SS to AS, but SS to...
It's possible, doctor.
Brain re-engineering based on logic. You know what I'm talking about? Just based on logic.
Doctor with God.
Yeah. Oh, after you smoke, everything is possible.
Yes.
I mean, you can heal people, but not to change genotype from...
Change you.
It's time for...
Email.
It's time for your email. It's time for your email. Wow, Tomato Jones, welcome back.
Yes.
Yeah. People wrote a lot of emails came this week. We just have to read just some of them, just few of them. You know.
I'm just reading.
Yeah. We can't read all of them. Yeah.
You are the boss. Eh?
Yeah. So
you have an intern now.
We have an intern. Yeah, we have an intern. Very soon we are going to introduce her to you. Not yet. We want to know whether she will come back next week. All right.
After today, I don't know.
So do we have emails?
Everyday doctor.
All right. Let's hear them, please.
Okay, our first email is from Fumila. From Dubai.
No, this is from Dubai now. Dubai, yeah, that's a wonderful place. Have you been there? You need to go there.
One day.
One day we're going to go there. We have a lot of fans there. A lot of people there who are our fans. Yeah, go ahead.
He writes.
Yes.
Hey, Dr. D.
Yes, man. You see, I thought this, my man. Yeah.
I hail you from the Middle East, Dubai precisely.
You see?
I have been watching your show, and you guys are doing this fabulous job.
Thank you.
Kudos.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is good to see Tomato Jaws back in uniform.
Is that not what I said? Is that what I was referring to that? But I didn't want to say,
She looks smarter.
You see?
And thanks for increasing her bride price, by the way.
We did.
There's something I want to clarify, my doctor.
Okay.
It is about Apostle Suleiman. In the video, telling Prophet TB Joshua that he's too small. Doctor, can you please tell us who's actually small among
Thank you, my friend. You see, that was an old video. But because we've been talking about Apostle Suleiman,
so
people went and dug it up and now are showing it everywhere. No, it was made long time ago when there was still competition. Now there's no competition. Apostle Suleiman has become the man. Whoever talks about TB Joshua, nobody. We forgot about him. We forgot. The only thing we see that every Sunday somebody will vomit cockroach in his church, and who cares? Apostle Suleiman is the one that gets all the women. He's the one that people are talking about. So there's no competition anymore. It was made at a time when there was competition.
Hey!
As so which pastor gets the most beautiful woman? Sorry. I mean, performs the most wonderful miracle. That's what I'm talking about. If you're not on the front page of the newspaper, you are losing grounds. So that's what I'm saying. That the only thing you see on Sunday is now that somebody is vomiting in the church of Pastor TB Joshua. That's it. Nothing else. Yes. So the winner is Apostle Suleiman for now.
Really?
Yeah, for now. Next.
Our second email is from Nonso in UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Okay. Yeah, Nonso is my friend. Yeah, I remember him.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You all the way in
there.
Yeah. Anyway. Dear doctor,
yes,
I have been following your show for God knows how long.
Wow.
But I'm not sure if I have heard you talk about people living in the UAE.
UAE. No, we don't normally, apart from this email we just read. Yeah. We know we have people there. Yeah. Wow.
Here,
yes,
we are so many Nigerians, young Nigerians, who left Nigeria because of lack of bad governance in Nigeria.
Terrible.
And are stuck here because their papers are expired and can't go back home. And the worst thing of all is that once the UAE government apprehends such people, most times they spend 3 months in jail doing nothing.
To fair 3 months.
And the kind of AC they got there, most of the times, people come out with pneumonia.
Hey! In Nigeria, there's no AC. There is over too much AC.
Is it not too much and there's none?
Too much AC in itself.
Who is that?
We don't know.
He said, I allegedly heard that the Saudi Arabia government pays each inmate 100 AED per day.
Hey!
What? So I think it's one of the reasons they keep these people in custody to collect the money for 3 months.
Or one of the reasons people go to the jail. I mean, I don't know. I didn't understand that. Who gets the money? Is it the people in jail or the government? Okay, go ahead.
All I know is they get paid.
Okay.
Some even collect this money for 3 months. Some even spend more than 3 months in jail.
Hey.
Here's my solution.
He came with the solution. What's my job? My job is done. Let's hear the solution.
Exactly. Here's what he suggests.
Yeah.
You guys should help us here to talk about it.
Okay.
Even to the Nigerian government. They should help its citizens and to speak to the UAE government.
Wow.
If their citizens are being caught without papers, they should be deported instead of being kept in jail for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Even though they snap the people's eyes not to enter the country again.
Hey. I know.
Hey!
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. You gave the question and you gave the solution. And I know government people, they write us all the time, so they are watching. I hope they will do something. If they don't do something, we are going to send our crack reporters after them.
We should boycott.
We should. Yeah. Oh no. No, don't say that.
No, you should.
I
not me.
No, we're going to go to Dubai. We need to go and see those places. You know, I'm tired of these Western countries. Nuclear weapons, nuclear bomb, nothing. Next.
All right, our final email is from Aja Gana Buka from Maiduguri, Borno State.
That's my place. That's
your place.
Yeah, we used to eat suya and drink kunu. That long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah. I used to enjoy that. Wonderful place. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you done?
I'm done. Yeah.
He writes, Dr. Damages.
Yes, my friend.
I wish to greet you and your staff for a well-done program.
I told you.
Kudos to you.
I have people.
I don't watch TV and I don't read newspapers. But I don't miss out on your program.
See what I'm saying?
My name is Aja Ganabuka from Borno State, Maiduguri, the capital city of Boko Haram. Well done, sir.
No, thank you, my friend. Thank you so
Boko
much
Haram.
thank you for writing. You know, this is what I hope. We hope that very soon Maiduguri will once again return to the beautiful city that Maiduguri was not long ago. You know, before this Boko Haram thing started. We hope that we will soon get back there, and that from the ashes of Boko Haram, something beautiful will come up.
Amen.
That's our hope, you know, and I will be there. We'll be there to celebrate. Okay, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages
and on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
Now here's my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book I Don't Tire by Pablo Picasso. And it says, only put off until tomorrow what you're willing to die having left undone.
Hey!
Wow.
That's deep. I go far to bring this to you.
Hey, how far?
Until next week. Until next week. I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So, happy Easter to you, you know.
Happy Easter.
What have you left undone that, you know, that you're putting off until forever?
Doctor, forget about that. Me, I'm thinking about that bomb.
Which bomb? Nuclear bomb?
What do you mean, which bomb? The mother of all bombs? What type of question is that?
It's Trump that dropped it. No other country, they don't have it. We have it. So that
we have it, but other countries have other things.
Not Korea.
Not Korea.
But we can deal with that. You know, Trump is sending some missiles.
Will that make us take their oil?
There's no oil in Afghanistan. There's no oil.
What about all the money in Nigeria?
No, this is a big
all
bomb.
The money, you guys have money.
It's a big bomb. You know, you know, if you drop one of them in her country, the whole country. So, but that's why you have to be good to Trump. I'm telling you.
How about you guys give us some of that money that you found?
Oh, we have. You know that money is more than the budget of what country is she from again?
Doctor.
Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be. You know, things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Also subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome to Forsville Luxury Hotel. At Forsville Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free-time pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forsville Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forsvillehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forsville Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.